Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a detailed review of a new laptop from Asus. This is a very premium laptop. This is called the Asus ZenBook 14 Space Edition. Now why is it called the Space Edition? Because this is to commemorate the 25th year of Asus sending a laptop to space. So that's why this is called the Asus Space Edition. It's a 14-inch OLED laptop. It's an extremely premium laptop. The laptop is priced 1,69,999 rupees. So that's almost 1,70,000 rupees in India. So what all you get for this pricing? It's actually not a gaming laptop. It is a laptop, purely ultra portable laptop. It's extremely slim and even the bezels are also minimal. You get a really good hardware though. You get 32GB RAM and 1 TB of SSD, and you get LPDDR5 RAM. It is an OLED display with a really great display quality, Pantone validated display. You get Core i9 processor. So it's power packed in terms of hardware for an ultra portable laptop, and at the same time it is premium as well in terms of the cost. So let's see how this turns up into the experience in this detailed review. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin the detailed review of the Asus ZenBook 14 Space Edition. So let's first start with the design and build quality. Now before we talk about the design of the laptop, we have something to show you as well. This is the box package. You can see it's a beautiful box package, and this has some unique traits of kind of spaceship kind of design. So some unique elements are there in the box packaging, including some stickers are also provided. Generally we don't talk about the boxes, but this is a special edition, and hence Asus has packed in some additional options in the box package. Exclusive stickers are also included. So coming back to the laptop, now talking about the laptop, the design is one of the strong points of this laptop. Now it has a really beautiful display. It's a 14-inch laptop, and you can see that the keyboard layout is really well laid. We get a large trackpad, and you get the number pad as well. Now what is kind of different on this laptop is that you get an additional small display here. Now this is something which is unique. Now this is again an OLED display. Now what it does is actually shows some animations, and you can add some text, but other than the aesthetics, there is no real practical usage for this secondary display, but it looks good. Now you can see that the design elements, the back panel also has this some patterns which is again something related to the Space Edition. You can see this is a special pattern included in the back panel, and even the keyboard area also has this design elements. So this is something special. Now you can see that the laptop is pretty compact, just 1.4 kilograms in weight, and it's just 15.4 mm in thickness. So that makes this device very compact, and you can see here it is very lightweight. But one thing what is kind of change with the regular ZenBooks is that you don't get a 180-degree flat display. You can see here this is not a complete 180-degree flat display. That's missing. This is the only thing which you can do with the display. This is the maximum angle. Now it also comes with this ergo lift hinge. So you can see here when I keep this laptop this and tilt the display, the keyboard area lifts up, and thereby giving you the complete control of the heat dissipation area. So the ergo lift keyboard layout is available on this as well. So you can see here it works pretty well. So that's the design aspect. Now in terms of build quality, now it feels really strong in terms of build. It's made of completely aluminium with a titanium finish. It's a 0G titanium finish, which is actually used in aircraft grade materials. And apart from that, this is a standard US military grade certified, and it's a completely solid material in terms of build quality, full metal finishing, and it looks premium as well. So in terms of design and build quality, one of the best looking laptops out there, especially in the ultra portable laptops. This is one of the really good looking laptops out there. So you don't have anything to complain in terms of the design and build quality. So next, let's move on to the display. Now again, display is one of the strong points of this laptop. It has a 14-inch display. Now there are a lot of ZenBooks available with 14-inch display, but this has a 2.8K display and is a 2880 by 1800 resolution, and this is a Pantone validated display. Apart from that, this is an OLED panel, which means you get really great colors, 100% DCI-P3 color gamut, 133% sRGB values, and you get HDR10 support. This is also display HDR 500 validated. So you get the best display out there in this laptop. And if you're watching videos in HDR, make sure you turn on the HDR option under Windows. So there is a dedicated option for HDR. Make sure you turn on that. But display otherwise is good. And apart from that, 550 nits of peak brightness is offered. Although the peak brightness is very good actually, but in real you get around 400 to 450 nits of brightness in regular usage. And it is also a 90 Hz refresh rate, which means you get a really good smooth experience. Apart from that, the contrast ratios are good, and also the colors looks really vibrant, especially for media multimedia consumption. This looks like a really good display. The colors are good, and the OLED panel makes it a great efficient one. Now there are doubts about the performance of OLED panel over a period of time. Now Samsung's panel is being used here. This is a completely Samsung panel. Now what ASUS has done with Samsung is to implement some software tweaks to this display. There is a pixel shift technology, and also it makes sure that there is no screen burn-in issues, which is found on a lot of OLED laptops. So those things have been taken care, and it should be pretty good enough for most of the users. And this is a brilliant display actually, especially for multimedia experience. This looks really cool. Now next, let's talk about the software experience. Now this is powered by Windows 11. It's a Windows 11 laptop, and you get the Windows 11 Home Edition. And apart from that, ASUS is also offering the My ASUS app, which provides additional customization options. You can actually customize how it looks. You can select different profiles for battery, audio. There is the noise reduction audio control is also there with the microphones. So those things can be controlled using the My ASUS application, and you get plenty of options. Even the display, true tone display, and the display colors, vibrant, then saturated colors, all those things you can select from the My ASUS app. So it's a full-fledged app on this device. So that's the app and the Windows 11. Now talking about the performance, so this laptop comes in different configurations. The display and the other features remaining the same. There are three configurations. One is the Core i9 12th gen processor, the 12900H series processor. Then you get a 12700H, that's a Core i7, and 12500H, that's the Core i5. And you get two RAM variants. One is the 16GB RAM variant, and then you get the 32GB RAM variant. Now both are soldered RAM, so if you want to go with higher RAM, make sure you go with when you buy, you cannot upgrade because it's a soldered RAM. So 16 gigs of storage itself is pretty good, and on top of that, this LPDDR5 RAM, so that makes performance really good. And you get 1 TB of PCIe 4.0 SSD, and that means the experience is really good. Now you get two configurations, 512GB SSD and 1 TB SSD. The one we are testing is the Core i9, the top end variant with 1 TB of hard disk. So even the performance is good. The CPU performance is really superb. The 12th gen Core i9 performs really well. Hardly any hiccups or issues, and there is no graphics card dedicated available, but it's using the internal or the internal GPU which is available with the Intel Core i9. So performance is pretty good actually, but it's again not a device for gamers because you don't get a dedicated graphic card. And the heat dissipation is also pretty well controlled. We do not see any sort of major heating issues, even if you put it to heavy task like photo editing. We did a few videos rendering also with this. It worked quite well actually, but again it's an ultra portable laptop, so it's not really suited for gaming. Now if you are interested, here are some benchmark scores for the ASUS ZenBook 14 OLED, the Space Edition. And apart from that, in terms of performance, you get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 support, and Thunderbolt 4 support is also included. So that makes the laptop pretty good in terms of overall experience. Now next, let's have a look at the ports and connectivity on this laptop. So on the left side, you get an HDMI port, two USB Type-C port, both are Thunderbolt supported, and then on the left side you get this, and on the right side you get for USB Type-A port, 3.5mm audio jack, and there is a micro SD card reader as well. Now while there are plenty of ports available for a premium ultra portable laptop, one thing what we felt could have been better is that the two USB Type-C ports are placed very near. In fact, it is closer to the HDMI port, so we feel it could have been a slightly better placed because the gap between these two are not so high. So but again, not a major concern, but we still feel one USB Type-C could have been placed on the other side. But again, that's merely a suggestion, not a major con though. Now talking about the keyboard experience, now you get a full-fledged keyboard with 1.4mm key travel, which is pretty good. The keys are really solid in terms of typing experience. It gives a good feedback overall. Typing even longer time, we didn't see any sort of issues. It was really good and responsive, and you get a really good accent color, kind of orange or a brick shade to the space key, and also the power button also has this special color. It's a really good keyboard actually. It's a backlit keyboard, so in terms of day usage you don't actually need the backlight because it's a really good keyboard layout, and it's finished in the same titanium gray color of the laptop, and you get the fingerprint scanner included with the Windows Hello, which is included with the power button, which works pretty well. Now the trackpad experience is also very smooth. You get this number pad on the trackpad, which you can turn it off if you don't want, and you can also have some gestures. Gesture control works really well on this trackpad, so it's very accurate trackpad as well, so we don't have any complaints on that. Now moving on to the battery life. So this device comes with a 63 watt-hour battery. It also comes with 100 watt of fast charging technology included, so it's a well equipped laptop in terms of fast charging. Now battery life is not as good as the ZenBook 14X series. Probably it's the top of the line hardware, the Core i9, maybe that's the reason, but the battery life was not that great on this laptop. With casual usage you can get like 4 to 5 hours of screen on time. With casual usage you can get like probably 5 hours to 5 to 6 hours the max, and if you're watching media or multimedia just modding, probably you can get slightly more than 6 hours. But if you're on working using documents and browsers and other stuff, so you can probably get 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours is possible. Again, battery life is not stellar on this device. The regular 14X OLED laptop series had a slightly better battery life than the Space Edition, with almost similar hardware being offered. Now in terms of speaker performance, you get dual speakers. It's tuned by Harman Kardon. As usual with any ZenBook series, the sound is tuned by Harman Kardon, and you also get Dolby Atmos support. The speaker quality is pretty good on this device, and you get this noise cancellation microphones in case you are attending online calls or meetings. This has this noise cancellation microphones as well. So that's the performance. Now you also get dual fans. Here you can see at the bottom you get dual fans, so it makes the laptop pretty cool, even though even if you stress it to heavy task, it's relatively cooler in terms of temperature. Now you also get a webcam here. It's an HD webcam. If you want to use for video calls, you can do with that, and it's a decent experience overall in terms of the video calls. So that was our experience with the Asus ZenBook 14 OLED, the Space Edition. So what are the strong points? Strong points has to be the design and build quality. It's a solid, great looking laptop in the premium segment. Excellent display and good performance all around. You get Windows 11 and a lot of tweaks by Asus makes it really good experience. And it has a fairly good amount of ports and connectivity, so you don't miss out on that. Now the problem is the pricing it is being offered. It's an expensive laptop. At least in India, the top end version sells at around 1,69,000. That's a really high price. Not that it's not worth, but then you get almost similar experience with the regular ZenBooks as well. Although you don't get that Space Edition with the regular ZenBooks. This is a special limited edition probably. So if you are looking for a laptop which is really premium, which looks great and which looks unique and yet powerful, this works really well in that category. And you get different versions also, Core i5, i7 and i9. So i5 would definitely be slightly lesser expensive. This one of the other downsides probably with this laptop is the reduced battery life on this compared to the regular ZenBooks, where we felt the battery life was slightly better. So this is our experience with the Asus ZenBook OLED Space Edition. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.